Yeah, I'm driving around town in San Fernando.
And I'm riding in the 8.
Yeah, I used to have dreams of driving Lambo.
Now I'm trying to get it right.
Welcome to the Let You Tell It podcast.
Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Let You Tell It podcast. I'm your host, Caesar, and with me, if you guys know the face, you guys know him. Give you a quick little introduction. This man right here, he's a new streamer. All right, we're going to throw that out there now. He's a DJ, he's an artist, and he's an entrepreneur. This is my boy. Go ahead and introduce
Big
yourself.
facts. I go by Mimss, and I'm from the A1A Valley.
Represent. Thank you for coming on, brother. Appreciate it, bro.
Brother.
Appreciate it, dog. Yeah, we've been knowing each other for not too long, but we connected. Made a cool little bond, and stuff like that. And
We definitely have a lot of mutuals too.
Yeah, most definitely, bro. Most definitely. It's so funny, dog, because we always see each other at the gym. I'm not gonna tell you guys what gym we go to because I don't want you guys stalking us. But it's so funny because all my little homies that go with me to the gym, or we go to the gym together, whatever you guys want to say, they see me and they see everybody that says what's up to me and shit like that. And they're just like, "Well, how do you know all these people, dog?" I'm just like, "Fool, you just get." It's just about making contacts and keeping it real at the end of the day, bro. That's all it is, and that's all I tell them. Man. Yeah, networking's a big thing, and that's all I always tell them, bro. You just always keep it real, bro. You keep it real, you keep it solid. Fools are gonna notice that. Fools are gonna really fuck with you, and that's how you see it. Especially I just went to the Brown Bag show.
Yeah.
And I got invited to the after party, and I took a couple of my homies.
Yeah.
And bro, they were shocked to see all the people that I knew, and fools were saying what's up to me and all that. They're like, "Fool, how do you know this fool? Hey, fool, how do you know that girl? Hey, fool." I'm like, "Fool, it's like I said, though, it's just keeping it real, making contacts, communicating with people, bro, and keeping it solid, because that's all it is at the end of the day, bro."
Nah, yeah, bro, for real.
Yeah, but that shit's so funny when they see all that shit. I remember my first time them seeing it. They're like, "Bro, how do you know all these fools at the gym?" I'm like, "I just do, dog. I don't know what to tell you, bro. It's crazy, bro." But again, bro, thank you for coming on, dog.
Yeah, bro.
We've been trying to plan this. Yeah, we've been trying to.
Honestly, bro, I think this is probably my first podcast ever, bro. On the real, I never done this.
Popping so many people's fucking cherry pause on that pause. But I've been getting a lot of people's first time, "Hey, this is my first time on the pod, bro." Or on the podcast, and I'm just like, yes.
Hell yeah, it's first time.
How you feeling about it, bro? Is that why you lagged on me, bro? Because you were nervous?
Nah, I don't think I'm nervous. I'm not nervous. I'm just for sure busy.
No, yeah,
but,
bro.
I never been in a podcast. I don't really watch too many podcasts, so I don't even know how that operates myself.
Okay.
So, but something new. Let's try it,
Yeah, I tell everybody, bro, we're just having a conversation, dog. I don't got a spotlight on you or nothing like that. It's just a conversation. That's why I tell everybody, you guys can smoke on here, you guys can drink on here. I don't give a shit, bro, it's just a conversation at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying? It's just so the people out there that really fuck with you want to know you. Especially maybe a girl out there trying to get your heart or something, gang. Valentine's Day is next week, dog. You know what I'm saying?
Put me up for rent or what?
We're going to start the bidding at $50 right now. That shit going to go up.
$50, you get a follow.
But I know you've been busy, bro. Like I said, you're an entrepreneur. You're a DJ, you're an artist, you got your own clothing brand, so... Yeah. I know fucking life be fucking
shit everywhere.
Going everywhere. I want to get into it first. What came first, the DJing or the making the music?
So definitely the DJing. I was DJing, and basically how I became an artist and got behind the mic was basically during COVID. All the clubs got shut down. Mm-hmm. There was obviously underground parties, but it wasn't I felt like it was a little group thing. You feel me?
It's if you knew type shit, right?
Yeah. So for the most part, the whole DJ stuff was shut down, and I had a studio, and my friends were artists at the time, producers. So I've been around all the music stuff the whole time. So I just said, "Fuck it, why not try it out?" Mm-hmm. At the time, when I first started, I wanted to do the whole the corridos tumbados was very new. So I was trying to do that, but little by little it was just hard because like it's just not getting a beat from a producer or anything. It's like
it's instruments,
you have to have
bro.
instruments and all that, and to do that is more people, and it was just a lot harder to do it. So I just started doing like the Latin trap beats type shit. You know?
Yeah.
But I still fuck with the corridos too, you know.
Come on, dog. Always, bro. Always gotta do that. And how'd you come up with your name?
Mimss. So originally, like, I got that name probably like I was like 11, 12 years old. It wasn't even Mimss. It was just, like I was like the youngest from the group that I used to hang out with. So they used to call me Mimss, and Mimss is like go to sleep. You feel me?
Go Mimss.
So basically, that's how they would like clown on me and be like obviously I wasn't drinking, I wasn't smoking, I wasn't doing what they were doing. So
they'll tell you, hey, fool, go Mimss.
Yeah, go Mimss. Or really, a lot of people think I'm always high, but really, I don't know. It's my eyes are always just low. So that's another reason why they would be like Mimss, you know. But I mean, once I hit 13 or a little bit older, like it was like, yo, like Mimss sounds like
all right,
like a girl,
you know? Yeah.
Like just cut that last thigh out and put Mimss. You feel me? And yeah, bro, that's how I got my name. I try to change it or like to like not go by it, but it's like, bro, it just stuck with everybody. But
that's what happens
I've been
a lot,
having it since like high school, so or middle school. So it's just like it just stuck, bro. Like, it's Mimss.
I feel like that happens a lot where like the name that you don't expect to have will be your like name. You know, like. Cause I know that a lot of stories with like people with like nicknames like that. They're like, I wanted it to be this, or I wanted, but then fools just started calling me this, and it's stuck by it. Yeah, no, that's the way it works. It's like
naturally,
it was meant for you, pretty much, dog.
Facts.
At the end of it, you know what I'm saying? So that's good. When you started DJing and stuff like that, what got you into like really like taking it serious?
So like taking it serious, or like how did I get into it?
How'd you get into it first? Let's
so I got into it like I said, I was the youngest in the group. My older cousins or friends from their side, there used to be throw parties back in the day. I don't know if you know, like the 494 was, the 320 dumb. Yeah, so
like
I was
the house parties.
Yeah,
and
the
shit
house
like
parties.
That.
So all the phone lines, all that. So
where it tells you, all right, so you're gonna go down Van Nuys towards Sherman Way,
basically
make a left on, park
right here.
Oh my god, bro, the phone line.
Some throwback shit. Hey, these kids could never, man. They would never know, man.
So easy as just to get a fucking ticket nowadays, right? Bro.
But yeah, man. So basically, the craziest trip, bro. I was actually a greaser, bro. I was a greaser, yeah, bro.
Bro. Like you had a slick back and all that?
Not as pompadour, if anything.
Pompadour,
yeah, bro.
Dog.
So I was a greaser, and yeah, bro. Like I was a greaser. I would go to the ska shows, all the ones like San Fernando, Silmar, Pacoima. But after too, like sometimes I'll hang out with my cousin, but he was like the scene kids, whatever the party people, you know.
Yeah.
So basically, like I would go to the parties, and I wasn't really into it too much. So I would just kick
like
it,
hip hop and shit like that.
Yeah,
right?
hip hop, or sometimes like those little edits of reggaeton, little here and there, you know. So I would go to the parties, and basically I'll just kick it behind the DJ because I wasn't going to go dance. I wasn't like doing whatever they're doing, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I'll kick it behind the DJs. One of the DJs from back in the day, his name was High Status. Shout out to him, you know?
Okay.
But there was plenty more, you know? But yeah, basically I just saw how the DJ was in control of the room. You feel me? Whether if he said something on the mic, whether he played a certain song, whatever he did, you feel me? So I just love that, bro. Like I like that, and like little by little I just started doing it, you know. And then little by little just started doing it, DJing. Like since I was in high school, I'll do my like high school parties. Then from there I'll just continue doing a bunch of corporate parties, stuff like that. Then I got into the clubs. I wasn't even 18
DJing
and I was DJing at 21 and over, you know. Like Yeah, bro. The scene, the club shit now, I think is definitely not what it used to be, man.
You think it's like watered down, or you think
It's dead, bro. It's dead, you know? Like, it's super dead. And, like, back in the day, I feel like there was only, like, 2 clubs, you know, 2 main clubs that you'd go to.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's like you got, like, 5, 6 different clubs. So now it's like, I feel like there's groups, you feel me? And then also, too, it's just, I don't know, it's just not the same.
Yeah.
Hollywood is not the same, you know?
Yeah, I mean, with that, like, I didn't really do too much. I didn't even do clubbing at all, like, in my early 20s and stuff like that, bro. That's just because, like...
Bro, I started at, like, 15, 14 years old.
Okay, so, like, in middle school, like, I was part of party crews. I was part of Off the Deck.
Okay,
So we were throwing flyer parties and shit like that, you know? Then in
The
Melter, Vertex, Enic... All those fools, dog. Mixwell, shout out fucking Ivan, you know?
Yeah.
Star Child, you know?
Yeah, shout out Star Child, man.
Star Child. So that was like my club, you know?
Yeah.
A little flyer parties every month, you know, and shit like that. Then when I got into high school, it was the house parties, you know? Calling the phone lines, you know, fucking... Even some years out of high school, you know, like... I would sneak out, you know, like I wouldn't tell my girl, like I would just tell her, I would just tell my girl, like, hey, I'm going to my homie John's house, or I'm going to my homie Munch's house, and my girl at the time, you know, and fucking we would go look for a party, bro. But it wasn't even just like, it wasn't like to get at girl. I just wanted to go and see what the scene was like, you know, and have fun.
The dope thing about it though, too, like, you know how you said he had a girl, she couldn't even get your location. Back in the day.
All I had to say was I was asleep.
Even though I don't share locations right now, but like, you know, but...
Bro, I only share locations with my homies, bro. It's so fucking funny with this shit, dog. Like, it was like, I could just be like, oh, like, I was asleep, you know, I didn't see my phone. Now, dog, motherfucking Life 360,
shit,
bro.
Now they have shit.
Bro,
they got your iCloud.
Yeah, bro. That shit's so crazy. Yeah, so that, and then like even like after high school, like I wasn't doing too much like clubbing. Like I never really went to the club like that, shit like that. But like I just started raving like 2 years ago and shit like that, bro. And it's like that's like one of my things to do, bro. Like go to like an event. Like and me, I'm more of a show guy than a festival guy.
Yeah.
Like whenever a DJ throws just a show here in LA, because I feel like LA is like the best place to do a show, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, because
like at the Grand Park type shit, the day trips
like
and stuff.
Day trip in the park, Mal P when he was there like last year and shit, like, or Clooney when he took over the marketplace for the
one-off
2 days.
shows, you know,
those are sick. I love going to those more than I love doing festivals now, bro, because it's just like you get that one DJ, you don't have to go wait a whole. I mean, festivals are dope too, you know. I love festivals because it's like a whole fucking day of just like partying, you know, and then with the show it's just like, all right, we'll see you guys at like 7, 8 o'clock for the pregame, and then we'll go in and shit like that. But like the whole like, I barely started getting into like this scene like that, and like I've been to a couple clubs now here and there with like some of my homies. Yeah, and those shits have not been like. I've not like been to a cracking one like that. Yeah, be like, bro.
Damn, I gotta come back. Shit. Nah,
bro.
I feel you, man.
Some of them tell me about one, but you know, like, some of them can't go there no more because they're in relationships. Treehouse.
Treehouse.
Yeah, they say Treehouse gets like really popular like that.
Yeah, they used to be, bro. Back in, not even super back in the day, but like
a year or two
maybe
ago.
A year or two ago. But they used to be mad strict right there, bro.
No way, really?
Like
dress code wise and shit.
Yeah, dress code wise, but. Hey, like they're doing their shit though. I fuck with that club.
You see that too? Like I remember, like when I was younger and like when one of my uncles were going out, they'd be like, nah, like when they were going out with their like friends, they'd be like, nah, if you can't wear that, they're not gonna let you in. I'm like, damn, is that really strict like that? With like shit like that,
certain
bro?
Clubs are like very strict.
Like with a dress code and all
that. Dress code, certain hats, you know, because you know hats.
Yeah,
like
especially here in LA. Yeah, especially here in LA, like in the valley and shit like that. That shit goes crazy. Just with a regular hat on, dog. That's why you only see me with my hat or just a Dodger hat, dog. You know what I'm saying? So, what was your first big like event that you DJ'd for?
First big event. When you say big, like you talking about people wise or
to yourself? To yourself, where you're like, damn, like this one was dope as fuck, you know?
Definitely like. I want to say probably like 2017, maybe 18. Like I started DJing at this party. It was an 18 plus party.
Okay.
It was called Trapeton. And it's still going on to this day.
I think I've heard of it recently.
Yeah, Trapeton.
Yeah.
It was very lit, like it felt like it wasn't more so like a club, it was just the stage, the DJ, LED screen, and just like no tables for the
just
most
all
part.
Big
just
ass dance floor.
Dance floor, And the 18 plus, bro, they go crazy, so you feel like extra, like you feel like a crazy ass artist up there, DJ or whatever, because I feel like when you start hitting the 21 and over, it's less of a dance floor, more tables, and they're more so like to themselves. They're not like really like
I've
too
noticed
lit,
that. Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I've noticed that. Yeah.
So that party was definitely like one of that made me feel like super like crazy, like it felt like a
you were
show.
into
It felt like a mini show,
Yeah, you were into it and all that shit.
Yeah, I've done Baja Beach Fest too. And
shit, no
I want to
way.
say 2019 or 2020. It was like the year that they did it 2 weekends with COVID too. I think it was 2021 or 2022.
The first year it came back. I think
it was. I'm not sure what year it was. I want to say 2020 though. Maybe, But yeah, that was probably like one of the biggest ones, bro.
How'd you feel when you got that call, bro?
It was. I ain't gonna lie.
Bro,
it was dope, bro. It was
I've
dope.
never been in Baja. I'm trying to go this year.
Yeah.
But I've heard nothing but great, like,
bro.
Okay, besides the fightings and shit like that.
Yeah.
I've heard nothing but like dope ass stories about Baja, bro.
Bro, Baja Beach Fest is definitely my second best, like, festival. Or if you want to just like separate it from raves and to like actual festival that's a different genre, I would say Baja Beach Fest is the first one, like Latin based,
Yeah.
And then EDC to me is still my number one.
Yeah, I'm trying to go this year, bro.
Let me know, bro.
I'm trying to go this year, bro. It's because we're putting on a live show. We'll get more into it later.
Yeah.
But I'm trying to put like all my focus on like everything into that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
For sure,
EDC's
bro.
gonna be a maybe, bro.
Yeah.
I'm trying. Like all my boys want me to do it. They're trying to make it happen. So.
Yeah, even
We're
if you go
gonna see.
one day or whatever, pop out.
I need to see the lineup. The lineup
Let you
needs
tell
to
it, you
drop.
feel me?
Dog, that'd be crazy, bro. Okay, so damn, how'd you feel when you got the call for Baja?
It was actually, so I got called by the artists that were performing that day, so it wasn't like my own proper like lineup show.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean? So it was dope. I actually worked with that artist maybe like a year before, and they hit me up and they're like, "Yo, I'm booked for Baja Beach Fest. You down a DJ for my set?" And I'm like, "Hell yeah!" Luckily too, I was able to like warm up like probably like 10 minutes before they went up and performed
to get the crowd ready for them and shit like that. Yeah,
so it was dope, bro. It was dope. Definitely, I'll be there again.
That's what's happening. Hopefully this year, bro.
Yeah.
Hopefully this year. So when you first started DJing, how were you like when it came down to like talking on the mic at first?
Bro, on the real, bro, like it took me years to even get on the mic.
Really?
Yeah, like years, bro. I just wasn't like I think even Kanye West or I don't know what artist said they just didn't like the way they sounded on the mic, and that's what my problem was. Like I didn't like how I sounded. I knew what to say or I know what to say, but I just
once you hear yourself through the speakers and shit like that, right?
Couldn't do it, like I didn't do it. I actually just started jumping on the mic like during the quarantine, like I just said fuck it, like
I gotta hype
all in,
up.
all in, because I actually had my boy at the time. He was actually my like mic guy, my MC, and like we'll go back to back. I'll tell him what to say, he'll freestyle certain stuff, but then after like we kind of like went our own ways, and it was just it's up to me now, you feel me?
Yeah.
So I actually like it, it's fun.
Yeah, I just started too, because like I had hosted an event for my boy, and like bro, and it wasn't even like a big event like that, bro. And I was just like fucking so shy to get on the mic, bro. I was just like,
Facts.
So then in December, Concrete had his toy drive.
Yeah.
Out there in San Fernando, or his toy giveaway.
Right.
And his manager, like they were all running around and stuff like that, and like he kept having to go up there and like make announcements. So I was like, I'm gonna take advantage of this because the homie and homie Sinama and the homie Ruggo, they're, we gonna say like manager, I guess.
Their TM, like tour manager, in a way.
The homie. So Ruggo's dad, we call him Pops. He was able to talk to Marty, which is Concrete's manager, and get them a slot to perform.
Yeah.
So I'm like, damn. I was like, I'm gonna see if I can be like the MC of this shit. Like, you know, be the one to make announcements and stuff like that. So I went up to Marty and I asked him. I was like, hey, I know you and Concrete are gonna be busy running around. You know, I know he has to show face everywhere, and I know he's not gonna be having time to get on the mic. So you think, would it be cool if I'm the one doing that? You know, like talking to the crowd and stuff like that. And he's like, yeah. So then he took me to the DJ and he told the DJ, like, hey, this is the guy that's going to be running the show pretty much, you know, like, whoop-de-whoop. He gave me a radio to, like, whenever he needs me to make an announcement, he'll tell me.
Yeah.
I was like, hell yeah. And then it kicked in. I was like, what the fuck did I just do to myself, bro? I was like, shit, like, bro, because there was, like, hundreds of people there, bro.
Yeah.
Like, maybe, like, a couple thousand. And I was like, bro, what did I just get myself into?
Yeah.
And then shout out to Sinama, Ruggo, and Pops. They fucking, right away, bro, they talked to me. They're like, hey, no, fucking shut that shit down, bro. Don't think negative. You got this shit, bro. Don't go up there shy. Go up there like you the fucking man, bro. Yeah. And that's exactly what I did. My first couple of times getting on, you know, I was a little nervous, but then after that, bro, I shook it off. Like, I started interacting.
Had a few shots.
Nah, I couldn't drink them. Nah, but like, I loosened up, dog, and I was like, you know, just, it was simple, bro. Like, it's just talking to, it's just like this. That's what I told myself.
It's
like,
literally
bro,
talking, bro.
Exactly.
But it's just, I don't know, I get what you're saying, though, bro, because I'm telling you, it took me years. It took me years to even feel comfortable to do it, you know? But
no, but I'm the same way. Like when I was hearing my voice, I was like, damn, I sound like that, bro. Like fuck, like ugh, you know. But like, bro, like I trust me. That's why I asked you that, because I'm like, bro, like I recently just like kind of got over the fear, you know. Like I'm waiting to host another show soon, or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's something like I need to work on, especially like I said, I'm planning, you know, something. So I'm trying to make that big, and I need to be up there, not nervous, talking to people, you know, getting with the crowd, you know, having them feel my energy, you know, my vibes and stuff like that, you know?
Yeah, facts.
So, but how do you go from, like, being shy on the mic, but you make music, fool?
But, I don't know, bro. It's just, I don't know. I mean, so, that's why, so basically, things, like, you know? It's two different things for sure, but I definitely, like I said, when I started DJing that spot, the Trapeton, since I was used to seeing already the 1,000 people and everything, it just like eased in and like started helping me like just not be shy no more, you know. So that's how it kind of like worked out, I guess, you know. Okay. But yeah, I think that's how it worked out, you know.
So with making music, then, like, how do you feel? Like, do you be listening to your own songs sometimes or not?
No, yeah, for sure, yeah.
Because I know a lot of artists that, like, they don't like to listen to their tracks. Like, they're just like, I made it, put it out to the world. Like, I'll hear it again.
I even get like second opinions, you know, shit like that. You know, go back to it, certain shit. You know what I mean? But yeah, for sure. Okay, and then have you been booked like to perform like singing wise besides DJing? Singing wise, I haven't. I mean, I did. I think I want to say I did like 2 of them, 2 shows. Other than that, not really, you know.
Is that because you don't want to, or is it like you haven't been putting it out there like that?
I feel like I haven't put it out there like that, but there is like a few people that hit me up, but then like it just didn't work out in a like maybe that certain date I couldn't do it or something like that. Yeah. But also too, like I kind of put a pause on it too for a little bit, but I'm definitely ready to come back. You know,
of course. Sometimes you just gotta get all that shit together, you know, get everything together and like really like see like, okay. Sometimes like I do it too. I sit down and I tell myself, okay, what am I trying to do right now? You know, you know, what direction am I trying to go in? And then like I figure out the directions. Like, okay, what do I need now? Yeah, you know, and shit like that. Sometimes that's what you just need to do, dog. Just you know, sit down and, you know, take your time and fucking just really think about it. You know, even sometimes a fresh start, bro. Fresh start's never bad, bro.
No, yeah,
I tell everybody that shit too. So with your brand, I know you got a clothing brand.
Yes, sir.
Roadrunners. How'd you come up with that one?
Actually, I'm not even gonna lie, bro. One of my homies is the one that came up with the name.
Okay.
It was a kind of a group thing we had, and yeah, he's the one that came up with the name. But I feel like, you know, the name itself, it's like a term that, like,
a lot of people use.
Yeah, hustlers go use it, you know, like
that's
you on the, you know.
That's what I know that term from.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's how, like, you know, he basically, you know, he listens to trap music. So I'm sure, I mean, they all say it in the trap music, you know. So that's how basically it came up, you know, and little by little, you know, I draw and I tag. I actually drew this shirt.
That one came out crazy, bro.
Yeah, for the most part, I be hands-on with my designs and stuff, you know, and yeah, basically that's how the name came apart and came up, and we just, you know, just keeping it going now.
Yeah, bro,
you know?
You guys have a crazy selection of stuff too, bro.
Yeah.
I've seen like all your guys' pieces, you know, and I've seen like names wearing that stuff and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
Well, when did that get started though?
So originally we started, I want to say 2022 we started, but it was just like on some simple shit, like more so like our homies here throwing this hoodie, throwing this shirt, whatever promo stuff, you know.
Yeah.
But I want to say for sure, yeah.
Like
so I want to say like now I'm taking like really more serious, like quality wise, everything wise, you know, like I'm taking it more serious. But yeah, I want to say, I mean, it originally started 2022, but like I feel like the first 2 years was more so like a homie thing, like it wasn't really out there like that.
Kind of like a little sample run.
Like sample run, more so like, here, bro, throw this on, whoopty whoop, you know what I mean? But now, like, you know, like I want to say, like, just now I'm just applying the pressure, putting it on certain DJs, certain people, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But yeah, definitely trying to take it to another level.
Who are a couple of like big names that you have like that been wearing that?
Like wore the shirts.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, there's a lot of DJs, they're up and coming, but they're still like, you know, making noise for themselves out here. Like DJ Nano, he's like he's like the man to go to in Miami.
Oh, okay.
Pension, which is another guy, he's like a big producer, also DJ. He's also Miami. He's produced for like Lil Pump, I believe. Who else? Kodak Black.
Damn, that's all Miami-based rapper.
So he's pretty big. Out here, Sabrosura boys, they're like up and coming, making noise for themselves too. They've DJ'd at one of my boy from that group DJ'd at EDC. He wore it. Cat in Miami, and just let me see. I'm trying to think. Who else. Other names. A lot of up and coming for sure, you know.
Yeah. Do you keep up with like a lot of up and coming like DJs and stuff like that?
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. A lot of them are homies too, you know. So definitely now I feel like I did a lot of work in LA based area. Now I'm trying to move to like out of here, you know. I'm trying to move to Miami side, like more heavy, you know.
Yeah.
Miami, like even New York. New York is another market I'm trying to attack, you know.
That's the way I'm trying to be right now. I'm trying to like really get out of Valley and LA and like just travel, like take the equipment with us and just fucking go do, you know, a bunch of interviews and stuff like that, you know.
You should.
I know I have a couple people like in Texas, like Houston, like.
Yeah, that's on my bucket list too, man. I've never been to Texas.
Me neither.
And I definitely want to go, you know.
Yeah,
I recently went to Arizona. Shit was lit, you know. I DJ'd at the Bellico Fest.
Oh, okay. Damn. All right.
Yeah, so yeah, I'm actually locking in something with the party, how do you say it? The collective I'm part of. We actually locked in something with them.
Oh, okay.
And like they want us to be part of their Bellico Fest too. So they have a lot of up and coming states that they're gonna hit. So we're gonna be there too, you know.
Yeah, that's right. Now you're making moves like that, bro.
Man.
That's what it's about. That's what it's about.
Yes, sir.
What's your goal stage to DJ at? Is it EDC?
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
You know, definitely, you know.
Imagine
Definitely
that
EDC.
one. Hey, it's gonna happen. Dog.
Definitely
Promise
even
it's gonna
like
happen.
out of here, bro. Like Spain, even like all the South America, like Venezuela, todo ese lado. You know, I wanna definitely hit that side too. You know.
When you're DJing, what's more of your genre, or do you go like whatever like the vibe is?
So
stuff?
lately, probably like for the last year, I've been doing like just house music, but very Latin based. You know, it's not like kind of like, it's more Latin based. You get me? And I try to do a lot more like, not like Clooney stuff. Not that there's nothing wrong with it, but like all that reggaeton remixes, like I try to avoid that. You know, I try to do more so like Latin based, you know, tribal stuff, or like we call it cha-cha, you know, like just like Latin based, you know, it gets your body moving and stuff.
Especially with some house music, bro.
Yeah,
because that's my favorite genre right now is house, bro.
Yeah,
like,
I
I love hard techno, I love techno, but I don't know what it is about house music though that just like, you know, like
yeah, definitely,
it's a
you know?
vibe, bro.
Yeah, house music is the way to go.
Some Latin house music would be great.
Yeah.
I don't think I've caught a set of yours yet, bro. I need to, bro.
Yeah,
I need to go to the
I'm
next
gonna be DJing. I want to say maybe I'm DJing on the 14th of this month.
Valentine's Day?
But it's gonna be more so like reggaeton and hip hop.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a little bit of house. But I do have like a house set coming up. I believe it's on the 15th too.
That Sunday? Where?
Yeah. I think it's at Utopia or Blind Tiger.
I have no idea.
They're like underground.
Okay.
They're like warehouses type.
Alright, man, you're gonna have to send me an invite.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to pull up, bro. I need to catch a set or
For
something,
sure.
bro.
Hell
Log
yeah.
the whole thing. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, let's go.
Fuck yeah, hey, we'll lock that in. So, what are a couple of like accomplishes that you have done to yourself that you've been very proud of?
Damn, so that, you know, that's I kind of beat myself up to that because I feel like I'm a type of person, it's not that I'm never satisfied, but I always want more. And I feel like definitely like there's certain shit that I should look back and be like, damn, I made it this far, like I should like give myself a pat in the back or whatever. But definitely let me see, what are some, I mean, I feel like
so far, like what you've came for
like
DJing,
I feel like with the DJing, it's kind of like, I feel like it's the DJing, I feel like I could do way more, you know, I could definitely do way more, but I feel like I said, this Hollywood stuff is a little bit dead now.
Yeah, it's different.
So it's a little harder. It's like, it's a little harder, especially if you're like a reggaeton or hip hop DJ. Like, in order for you kind of to make a big name for yourself, you gotta either DJ for like an artist, you know, because if not, like you could only get so far. I feel, you know.
Yeah.
So that's why I'm trying to go more step on the side of like the house side, you feel me? Because right there, like you're creating music, you feel me? And like I feel like the stages for that, like hip hop and reggaeton contests could never, you know?
Yeah, hell no.
Like, I mean, I hope so.
Yeah,
but,
no, of course. Yeah.
But like, bro, like in the rave community, the stages are so big, bro. Like they probably feel like 10,000 people, you know?
Yeah.
And yeah, bro.
I can see you like really DJing like at like Day Trip, bro, in Long Beach.
Yeah, we gonna be there. We gonna be there.
Like manifesting. Hey, it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen, dog.
Yeah.
But like back to what you're saying, where like you beat yourself up and stuff like that, bro. I used to be the same way, bro.
Yeah.
I used to be like, bro, you can be doing better. You can be like fucking, you know, and shit like that. But I've learned, dog, that sometimes you really just need to sit down and smell the roses.
Yeah.
You know, give yourself your roses to how far you've come already and stuff like that, you know? Because trust me, dog, we've all been a long way, bro.
No, yeah, for sure.
We all could have taken that wrong turn somewhere else and ended up doing stupid shit, you know? Not in the place where we're at now, you know? So that's one thing like I've been trying to like tell a lot of people, bro. Like honestly, like sometimes you really do gotta give yourself your flowers.
No, yeah, for
you know,
sure.
Of course, yeah. You know, we're all the same. Like, nah, I could be doing better. Like, you know, like yeah, you could, but look at how far you came now, bro.
No, yeah, for sure. I feel like I've came pretty far, you know. And even with the brand, like I shout out to my boy. He has his own brand, and he has his own store too. And he actually hit me. Well, I talked to him. We talked, and he's actually gonna let me put my brand in his store
Love
too.
that,
So
bro.
that's basically my first store too. And his store is busy, bro. Like his store is pretty busy. His brand is called Araña Studios.
I've heard of it.
Yeah,
I've heard
he
of
does
it.
shoes and all that. And originally he does shoes, but you know he does pants. He does it all, man.
Yeah.
He's a
And
hard
then-
worker.
And you're gonna have your clothes there, bro.
Yeah, man.
And that's the start of it. You see, but that right there, that's the start of it, bro.
Yeah.
Once you get your pieces in there, you know, you see them on the rack, give yourself those flowers, but now vision. What's next, you know?
No, yeah, for sure.
Every fucking store
Always
that
working,
you fucking
man.
can, bro. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying, dog? That's how I am, bro. Like, I'm fucking, like, every day, like, I'm hitting people up. Hey, bro, like, you know, when's a good time for you guys to come on the pod and stuff like that, you know? Cause
Nah, yeah, you got to, bro. You got to be on it. Like,
I'm
with whatever you do in life, you just got to, bro. Maybe back in the day, you could get away with, like, that 50-50.
Yeah,
But now
bro.
it's like, nah, you got to go full throttle. If
Bro,
not, you ain't gonna do it, bro.
Bro, especially now this world that we live in, bro. Like all it takes is one thing.
Yeah.
It takes one song. It takes one video. It takes just one little thing for you just to fucking skyrocket,
bro.
And it's just once that happens, it's really on you whether your rock is gonna keep shooting up or it's
Yeah.
gonna come falling down.
Yeah.
That's what I tell everybody, dog.
It's a fact, though.
You know, but you know, like I tell everybody, like it's not gonna happen overnight.
Yeah.
It's not like, oh, let me post this and like, I'm gonna become famous. No, bro.
Yeah.
When it like you put blood, sweat, and tears into your fucking DJing, bro.
Yeah.
Into your brand, into your music, you know. So I know at the end of the day, like I tell everybody, bro, like don't think like, oh yeah, let me just do something real quick. Let me do something
And it's gonna
trending,
pop off.
and it's gonna pop, bro. Because
Nah.
that's with that mentality, you're not gonna make it far.
But some people, bro, you'll be surprised. Some people do pop off, but the way I see it is like the faster you come up, the faster you come down too.
Exactly.
You know, because you weren't ready for it.
Exactly.
You know?
There's been so many people where it's like, where are they now?
Yeah.
So many big names like on TikTok.
They
It's like,
fall-
where the fuck are
fell
they
off.
now, bro? You know, it's just like the people who are really putting that hard work into it and stuff like that. It's paying off. Like, bro, big shout out to like Duno and Concrete. I just went to go see their movie Klika.
Yeah.
Bro, the story behind that is a great fucking. It's
Yeah.
great, bro. It's
I feel like it's based like on JD's like true life.
Yeah,
you know?
exactly,
so
bro.
It gives it more genuine too. Like, and it's fire. You know?
Yeah, bro. I see like all the like mixed reviews about it. I'm like, bro, understand where like all this. It's a fucking. It's a. How can I say it? Like, it's a movie about a real life story. You know,
Yeah.
like there's no big fucking name actors like that.
Yeah.
He could have.
If he wanted
If
to.
he
yeah.
wanted to, if he really wanted to, he could have got big fucking names. But he's like, no, let me fucking put people on.
Yeah.
Let me tell my real story on how I want to, bro. And I thought, my opinion, the movie was fucking great.
Yeah.
You know, like it was a great production. The story behind it, I think Concrete did it. Have you seen it yet?
I haven't, bro. I gotta see it.
Concrete
bro.
does a fucking shout out my brother Concrete, bro. He does a great fucking job in that
Yeah.
fucking movie, bro. So does
That's
Duno,
fire.
bro. I feel like Duno could have got more screen time, but for what he did, there's one scene where he's arguing with the main fool, what's the
JD?
Yeah, and he does a great job of it. You know, like
Yeah.
he really gets into it, bro. And I'm just
Yeah.
like, bro, like okay, like I can see the potential, you know. And
Yeah.
think about it. That's Duno's first big motion
Yeah.
screen movie like that, bro.
A lot of people there was their first too, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like that's what Jimmy O'Meara wanted to do as well. I heard him speak on it on a podcast too. Like,
Mm-hmm.
like he kind of said, like, I didn't do this to win a Grammy or whatever,
Oscar,
you know,
yeah.
Oscar. Like, I did this because it's going to open up doors for everybody, you know?
Bro, and I see that shit happening, bro. That
He
movie
hasn't failed, you know?
Yeah, bro, that movie was a great movie in my opinion. You know, like I'm not even just saying it because you know I know Duno and Concrete. You know, just in my opinion, as like a regular person, it was a great fucking movie. I love the storyline to it. You know, my only thing is, I thought it would move too fast.
Yeah.
But then again, bro, that's how movies have to be because you gotta catch.
People are short.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You gotta catch people's attention, you know,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So I was just like, damn, this shit went by so fast, but I understand why movies do that. Cause like we're saying, it's just people's attention span are just so short, bro. If you
it's
lose
not like
them,
Avatar, bro. 4 hours, you know.
I still haven't watched that movie. I'm not going to watch it. Fuck, bro. I'm not spending 4 hours in a movie theater like that. Only for Star Wars. I'm sorry, dog. Only for Star Wars. That's it, bro. Fuck all that.
That's funny.
No, but again, bro, like at the end of the day, dog, it's just about putting all your effort into what you want to do, dog. Like,
That's
having your mindset to that shit. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Yeah.
And what are you trying to do when it comes down to your music? Like, where do you want to take that going?
Definitely, like, it's definitely more so on some like hobby, you know, hobby. I love it, and especially is because it's like therapeutic for me. You know what I mean? But definitely, like, I'm not here to be like
the next
big thing. You know, if it happens, but definitely, I'm not here to be the next big thing. But I'm definitely gonna put out good product.
Of course.
Feel me?
Yeah,
good product,
yeah.
good production, good everything. I'm gonna give it my all on that, you know?
Yeah.
But it's definitely more so on some therapy shit, you know? Like,
you're more passionate into your DJing.
Yeah, with I mean, just music in general.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. So, but yeah, definitely just want to give it my all on everything I do, or even what I love. You feel me?
I feel you on that, bro. And like I said, bro, that's what you got to do nowadays, bro. Because you got to show that passion, you know? Because like you said, people really just want to do shit nowadays for a quick buck. Yeah. And it's just like, bro, that's not how it works. Yeah. Like, fuck it. If it works for you, it works for you. But like you said, the faster you get it,
the faster you come down.
Exactly, bro. Yeah. That's the way it is, dog. We're going to end it like that, dog. Yeah. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Shout out to A1A, dog.
Exactly, bro. Before we go, if you can give some motivation to the people out there, dog.
Motivation. Damn, man. Motivation. I mean, I feel like, you know, anybody could do, like, you could do whatever you want to do and accomplish. I feel like things could be hard, but nothing's impossible to, like, do it. You just got to give it your all, you feel me? Just give it your all.
I like that one. Yeah. It's not impossible, though.
Yeah, I don't think nothing's impossible, man. I feel like we live in a...
If some people have done it. Yeah. And they've paved the way for us, bro.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I'm saying. The doors are kind of open. You just got to not even outwork them. Outwork yourself. You feel me? Don't even see people as competition. Like, if anything... Like, kind of what you did and to help out Concrete in his show. Like, you know, you brought something to his plate and did the mic stuff. You feel me? Like, whatever you can to help other people. Like, bro, like, they ain't stopping your growth. You feel me? It's up to you to keep it going, you know, and just put in that work, bro. You know?
Exactly, bro. And that's the way hey, dog, I gotta tell everybody, it's only going up from here again.
Yeah, come on, let's tell it.
No, exactly. Any shout outs you want to give before we head out?
Shit, the brand, you know, Roadrunners Instagram is at road RUNRZ.LA. And shit, shout out my first podcast, man. You feel me?
Yeah, we are.
Let's do it.
Thank you guys for tuning in to another episode of Let You Tell It podcast, and we out this bitch.
Let's go.
Yeah.
I've been bringing my family in and praying more to my reach. I've been doing make me feel alive, give a fuck what niggas thinking. I'm smiling, but I'm dead inside, lost my niggas to the street shit.